Saving money only is not enough, and here's why. Let's take Maria for example. Maria is hardworking, responsible, and she's saving up for 3 of her financial goals: for her brother's tuition fee, for her daughter's upcoming first birthday celebration, and for her mother's maintenance medication. So every month, she saves a portion from her earnings to reach these goals. But then one day, Maria's mother was rushed to the hospital, and all of Maria's savings from the last couple of months were used to pay for her mother's medical bills instead. Saving money is a good start, but it's not enough. The wise thing to do is to protect our savings as well as protecting our family from risks like sickness, accidents, or even sudden death. With Maxicare, we can already address these concerns with our budget-friendly healthcare plan, Maxicare Eready Advance, for as low as 8 pesos per day. What's up everyone, and here your friendly Maxicare agent. And for the last video, we discussed about the 5 steps before choosing a healthcare plan. And we set Eready Advance as an example. Today, we will discover the Eready Advance coverage in detail. So first, what is Maxicare Eready Advance? It's a prepaid health card that provides one-time coverage for emergency-related cases, including those requiring confinement. The key word here, guys, is emergency-related cases such as heart attacks, drowning, food poisoning, animal bites, allergies, vehicular accidents, and even COVID-19. Especially, guys, that one of the symptoms of COVID-19 is difficulty in breathing. That's an emergency. Yes, we have received the memo from Maxicare that they will be covering COVID-19 cases as long as the members are diagnosed as probable or suspect of COVID-19, or even when the PCR test result is positive. Is COVID testing covered? Yes, that is a good question. Maxicare covers the PCR test or the swab test as long as they are diagnosed as a probable or suspect of COVID-19. When the test result is positive, so COVID-19 positive, that's also covered, as long as the physician required the member to undergo the said procedure during the emergency case. This plan also covers pre-existing conditions such as asthma, hypertension, cardiovascular accidents, strokes, or even diabetes. So who can apply? This plan is eligible for 15 days old to 65 years old. So if you have newborn infants or teenagers or adults or even our parents up to age 65, we can still cover them with this plan. What is the product coverage? Eready Advance provides up to 50,000 one-time coverage on illnesses or injuries that arises from medical-related emergency conditions, including those requiring confinement in a regular private room. It also has a free unlimited consultations in all Maxicare primary care centers. This is already valid for the whole year. Another keyword that we need to take note, guys, is the one-time 50,000 emergency coverage. This means that if the member is rushed to the hospital due to an emergency, Maxicare can cover up to 50,000 of the hospital bills. And whether the hospital bill reached 50,000 or not, the plan will still be deactivated after because it's just one-time use. But don't worry, we can renew after 7 days. Another keyword we need to take note, guys, is including those requiring confinement. This means that the confinement charges or the admission charges will only be covered by Maxicare if and only if it was an emergency case in nature. Does it mean if I have a scheduled surgery next month, pero nag-register muna ako ng Eready Advance today, hindi covered ni Maxicare yung bill sa surgery? That's right. Scheduled surgery is not covered. It has to be an emergency case first, leading to confinement. So, when the diagnosis is an emergency case and the doctor is advising the patient to be admitted into the hospital, then these rooms can be covered by Maxicare. Room and board accommodation in a regular private room, the use of operating room, intensive care unit or ICU, isolation room, and recovery room. Where can I use this card? You can utilize this health card within our Maxicare affiliated hospitals only. You can verify if the hospital is affiliated with Maxicare in our official website. It's maxicare.com.ph. I can also add the link in the description below for your reference. Can I also avail the unlimited consultations in hospitals and affiliated clinics? That's a good question. You can only avail your free and unlimited consultation benefit within our Maxicare Primary Care Centers. Here in Cebu, the Maxicare Primary Care Center is across Ayala Terraces. You can also visit other branches nationwide. It's flashed in your screen. But I live in Leyte and there are no primary care centers here, or just yet. I see. Well, alternatively, as an Eready Advance member, we also have an additional benefit of Maxicare 24/7 Teleconsult. This is a benefit where we call our accredited physicians anytime through our main hotline number in Metro Manila, or you can also call our hotline numbers per specific location. Speaking of additional benefits, we also have an additional group life benefit of ADD&D or accidental death, dismemberment, and disablement for up to 50,000. And the good news is that whenever our Eready Advance plan has been utilized for a hospitalization due to an emergency, your group life benefit is still gonna be valid until the expiry date. So it's still good for 1 year. And we're not done yet. Another additional benefit is that we have emergency medical evacuation like an ambulance. This is for members who are more than 150 kilometers away from the place of residence to the affiliated hospital. By the way, is your Eready Advance expiring soon? Well, you can use your card for a 10% discount at Metro Dental Clinics nationwide. In Cebu, we have our Metro Dental branch here in SM City, Cebu. Lastly, exclusions and limitations. Please take note of this because this is also important. Remember that we have a free unlimited consultations benefit, right? If the doctor advised you to undergo a laboratory test or a diagnostic exam, that portion is no longer covered. Only the consultation part. Next, this plan can only be availed within Maxicare affiliated hospitals and affiliated physicians. There's no reimbursement process here, so the member can only utilize a cashless transaction within Maxicare affiliated hospitals. Other exclusions or limitations include treatment for injury and its complications resulting from self-inflicted injuries, whether sane or insane, like extreme sports, piercing, or attempted suicide, is also not covered. Injuries, infections, or conditions resulting from negligence is also not covered. Unauthorized use of prohibited drugs or regulated drugs, violation of law or ordinance. So for example, vehicular accidents, but then we found out from the police clearance that the driver was drunk, so it's not covered. Another exclusion is all pregnancy and maternity related concerns. All types of vaccines are excluded except for treatment of tetanus and animal bites. That, guys, and a whole lot more. Don't worry, guys, because you will get a copy of this list of exclusions and inclusions after we have successfully enrolled you in an Eready Advance plan. Now the question is, what if you have an Eready Advance plan under your name or your family's name? Do you think it can protect your savings or your financial goal? Can this help achieve peace of mind for your family's health, for your children's health, for your health? Remember, Eready Advance is only 2,950 per year. It's like 8 pesos per day. If you don't save that amount for a healthcare plan, eventually we will still spend that amount for something else anyway. Remember Maria from the beginning of our video? Let's say things were a little bit different for her. Maria is still hardworking, responsible, but now she's wiser in her budgeting strategy. She started the month by enrolling her mother with an Eready Advance plan at 2,950 valid for the whole year. Every month, she still saves up a portion from her earnings to reach these financial goals. A few months after, an emergency came. This time, she used an Eready Advance plan to pay for the hospital bill. In this way, Maria was able to protect her savings as well as ensuring her family to have quality healthcare without worrying too much on the hospital bill. Malaking tulong na rin yung 50K, diba? Remember, a month too early is better than a day too late. But why do we say too late? Eready Advance, guys, has a 7-day activation period. This means that even if you are already registered with the health card, but if an emergency occurred during the waiting time, Maxicare cannot cover the hospital bills. So the best time to get a healthcare plan was actually last week, but the next best time is today. So if you want to enroll in an Eready Advance plan, comment down below Advance so that I can send you the link to register. That will be the first step so we can enroll the healthcare plan under your name. Again, comment Advance below so that we can address your questions or concerns. Thank you once again for joining me. If you have reached this part of the video, I really appreciate that you are here with me. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to click the like button or share this to someone we can help. Join me again in my next videos. We'll be launching a new series called Health Insurance Terms 101. So if you don't want to miss it, subscribe to my YouTube channel or my Facebook page. It's Anfluencer. Or you can also visit my website. It's Anfluencer.com. See you in the next video. Bye!